Hi guys, this is Cassidy Michaelis, and today I will be analyzing Chopin's Nocturne in F minor, OP 55, number 1. This was his 15th Nocturne. It was composed between 1842 and 1844 and published in August of 1844. So during this time, Chopin also composed Nocturne in E flat major. But I chose to do this one because this is my jury piece, and I thought that by analyzing it, it would hopefully make me play it better. This nocturne is in cut time, and this is emphasized by the chromatic bass notes that are on beats 1 and 3. So you can tell that that's like a 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, and so yeah. And so the bass ascends from the tonic by step before leaping to the leading tone down here. And then eventually it goes right back to the tonic. And so this is a theme that we can see throughout a lot of it is always just reaching to go back to tonic. And that's also kind of how the soprano line is, but it's more reaching to go to the dominant, which is C. So as you can see here, it goes from C, which is the dominant, to F, which is the tonic. And we have that theme throughout a lot of this too. We have dominant to tonic here to here. We have it here. So every start of the melody, we have that fourth leap that is very beautiful. And so then this 2-bar repeats twice, and eventually cadences in measure 8 right here. And then we have this theme repeated many times all the way up until we have some more interesting stuff going on. So we have these, let's see, where is it? So we have these little trills and chromatic little things that really embellish this and embellish the going back to the 1, 6, 4, which is here. And so a lot of the times we end on the 4, which is very beautiful. And so then here we have, we start to modulate. So we're in F minor, obviously, and this is a 1 chord in F minor, which is also a 4 chord in A flat major. So we modulate right there. And then again, we modulate over here, right on this chord right here, which is a 1 in A flat major, but also a 4 in C minor. So we start to modulate there, and then we go all the way to 19 up to this E natural, and then we modulate back to the F minor, which is a 1 chord in C minor, but a 5 chord in F minor. So we modulate back to that and go all the way down to a half cadence right here, which is where then we start this theme again. So then we have all these interesting tones in here. I love this part right here where it really embellishes that tone that was seen in the opening melody, but this just makes it so much more interesting. And so then we go down to the B section, which is right here, and this B section is double forte, it's più mosso, and it's just a really intense part of the song, and it's really cool because we have all this chromatic tones here, and then we actually modulate right away from here. So it's a 1 in F minor, and I was going to analyze it in that, but I think that it's supposed to be heard some modulation right there, so I modulated right here to C minor, which is a 4 chord in C minor. So then we have these again, and then we go all the way down to a 1 chord again, which is a perfect authentic cadence. And then so here we have another 1, and eventually we also modulate to right here, which is a 1 chord in C minor, but it is also, can anybody guess what other key this could be in? Okay, so yeah, this is kind of an open-ended question, but so what I interpreted it as is it then modulated to G minor, which is a 4 chord in G minor, because this is a 5 in G minor, or yeah, in G minor, and then eventually goes down to a perfect authentic cadence. So as you can see, it kind of has a pattern, so it modulates to whatever this chord is, and then eventually it goes back to F minor during this whole part, which is just a lot of chromatic tones, a lot of chords that are over another chord, and then we go all the way through this very grand chromatic scale back down to here. We have a 5 chord, and then we have a 5-4-2 over flat 2. We have a 4-7, and then this part is really interesting to me because we have a 5-7 over natural 2. Then we have a 5-7 over natural 3rd. 5-7 over natural 4th, and 5-7 over 5. So that's a really cool pattern that we see going on there to get us back to this initial melody. So then we have this, the melody again, and then you think it's the same thing, but it's it goes into measure 77, which is the melody, but it's just much more grand, and we have some chromatic tones in there that make it super interesting. And so this is a really grand part, really pretty, and we go all the way down to this F major chord right here, which is just a really nice resolution to the whole piece. And we have that A natural, which makes that F major chord really really beautiful. And then we have all sorts of inversions of that one F major chord that eventually lead down to here. And then we have a 4 chord here, and a 5 chord, and a 1 chord. Beautiful. And we just keep doing that 1 chord in F major and end on a major triad and just end the piece really beautifully. And go listen to it because it is absolutely beautiful. Thank you.